Show of hands. Who here knows about Daniel Larson? Daniel Larson is a 24-year-old lolcow on the internet. He thinks he's this huge celebrity with a thriving career as a singer-songwriter. I can assure you that's very much not the case at all.
I am the leader. My team is my gang. Stop messing with me because you're neither.
He's also known for simping over Grace Vanderwall and Darcy Lynn Farmer, even though when he started liking them in that way, they were children. Him and his trolls have harassed Grace and her family so much that they've told them to leave them alone. He also got caught with a Pinterest board full of pictures of little girls. Yeah, Daniel's not a good person, but he's just so funny. Like, he's just legit in everything he says, and it's just so funny because of that. Daniel is also known for fighting back physically. A lot. He beat up his friend Bob twice now. He'll constantly hit himself as well as other people around him. It's actually like really bad. This, as well as sleeping in bathrooms of public places, as well as dining and dashing, has led him to be kicked out of multiple different spots. And recently, he managed to get into Colorado University and pretend to be a student there. It was so wild to see people just troll him IRL. Like, it's one thing to like troll him online, that's one thing entirely, but like, when a lolcow's out in the wild, it's just such a different experience. But him going to Colorado University led to him getting arrested. He like beat up security there, and that led to them pressing charges against him. And just recently did they release the body cam footage. And today's video is gonna be exactly that. Me watching the body cam footage where he gets arrested. Enjoy! I had a little bit of a Daniel binge yesterday when I had my friend over, but I kinda want more. And you know, considering the fact that he got arrested, the body cam footage got leaked.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. So he's right around the corner. Someone from athletics asked for this guy to be moved away. We were trying to walk him away, and then he allegedly shoved one of my staff and kicked another one. So.
Yeah, that sounds like Daniel.
There's.
I mean, considering that he's beaten Bob up like twice, and the fact that he has a track record of not only hitting himself, but hitting people around him whenever he doesn't get his way, that's very, very plausible, which is very unfortunate. I don't know.
They're around. You pulled him away from the individual, but they're just right around the corner, closer to the other doors. Sorry.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I went inside.
Oh, there he is.
I'll get it, please.
Really hype as that.
Yep. Did you fight him here?
Oh yeah, he pushed one of our guys, struck me, and kicked the same guy that he shoved over there. Initially we were called over there for him getting verbally abusive with the staff at the gate over there, made contact with him repeatedly when we told him to.
Hey, Patrick, we'll be in contact. This will be our party from the Bolo as well.
Since we tried to get him off the property, then came physically aggressive towards us, shoved one of our supervisors.
Sorry, I'm not aware of a Bolo.
Went hands on, took him to the ground.
That's fine, those for shift wounds.
And tried to punch me. And then as we're walking him over here, trying to get him over to you guys, he
I could not be that.
donkey kicks back and kicks the other guy.
Donkey kicks back? Donkey kicks back? No! Oh my god. I shouldn't have put that past Daniel, but oh my god. That's so funny. Like, I'm just imagining him like fucking like a mule. Just donkey kicking back. I don't know why, but that image is just funny to me. Like, I'm just waiting for that motherfucker to go, ee-aw, ee-aw.
Let's take your backpack
We are gonna put you in cuffs, so just until we figure out what's going on, okay?
Okay, and I would like to talk with you guys as well.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we're definitely get
We're
your
just
side.
Okay.
So just for some safety purposes, we are gonna put you in cuffs real quick, okay?
829, stand by 1, we're good 5.
He's surprisingly cooperative with the cops. Hasn't he had like a few run-ins with them before? Usually, it's kind of weird because he has like a bit of a composure to him when he's talking to like the cops and shit. Like he has kept his cool with them before, or like higher ups. Everything else, like not really. He screams like that he's famous and whatnot. I don't know. Like, especially with security. He fucking hates security of other places. It's so funny. I mean, he's been kicked out of so many casinos in Vegas and shit. And, like, other places. Due to the fact that he's just homeless and, like, sleeping in their bathrooms. And they're like, hey, you gotta get out. And also, please stop recording. And he's like, no and no. Lol. Yeah, he is
Daniel, how's your
very
YouTube channel
cooperative.
going?
Not good.
No?
There's been people that are manipulating and posting stuff without my permission.
Oh, okay.
and there was a miscommunication today.
Okay.
That led to security trying to kick me off property, and then I was told that, well,
The one thing with Daniel, oh my god. Not a bully channel, not a bully channel, not a bully channel, not a bully channel. The thing with Daniel is that he's 24. Daniel's 24, right? He looks like he's fucking 40, but you can tell he sounds like he's 14. I don't understand how you manage to present yourself as 40 yet 14 at the same time, yet be 24. I don't know how you do that. And also, it's like wild to me. This guy's like 2 years older than me, probably 3. But for the record, I'm 22, right? I'm also autistic on the spectrum. I'm pretty open about it. I don't have a reason why I shouldn't be. We know not to fucking act like Daniel. All I'm saying is, at my household, we know not to fucking act like Daniel.
I have an interview inside with Deion Sanders,
Okay.
and I was told that I don't, and then I was told I'm not a student when I am a student.
Okay. Here, let's stand.
That's a lie. He was never a student. He just kind of like freeloaded on campus. He was considering applying, but he literally just freeloaded at the place.
Stand up real quick.
Yes.
Let's get you out of this corner.
Okay.
You want to just go inside?
Yeah. Is there people inside?
And that's my backpack as well. You
Yeah,
guys
we'll
want to bring
keep
it?
it.
Inside the building over here.
He is so cooperative with the cops. Like, he knows not to mess with them. But security, he can fuck with them all he wants because he's famous. I don't know, man. Like,
So, we heard what their side of the story is. I want to get your side of the story.
So,
he looks terrifying. He looks terrifying, yet he also looks terrified. I don't know, man. Like, that's a face of somebody who's like, oh god, oh shit, oh fuck. You know, like, everything's about to crumble.
there was a major miscommunication.
Okay.
So, I am a student here at CU.
No, you're not.
Deion Sanders,
You're currently enrolled?
I am, so that's part of the issue.
No, he's not. He's like, there's the way he goes, like, I am. Like, yeah, no. Nobody's believing you with that, bestie. You are not a student here. Either he's lying through his teeth, or he's just scared shitless and actually telling the truth. Like, there's no other, those are the only two options.
I am not enrolled yet. But
There we
I
go.
did get
There we
a
go.
full-
There we go. He literally said before, oh, I'm enrolled. Oh, I'm not enrolled yet.
I'm an applicant.
But you
and
don't have a
technic-
Buff One card?
I don't have a Buff One card because I'm supposed to get that on Monday.
Okay.
Okay. Deion Sanders got me a full celebrity scholarship. Okay.
What? What?
as-
A celebrity scholarship? There is, in fact, no scholarship where you are a celebrity and you get, you know, your funds or your bill decreased for it.
Interview all day today and helping out alongside Deion Sanders. Okay. Now, the security all day long. So first of all, I was getting bumped around place to place to place. I was at Business Field earlier today because I don't have security on me. I was getting followed by fans, stopped every 2 or 3 feet. And by the time I got to Business Field, they already finished the interview by about 2 minutes. The security lied to me and said that they were done hours ago, which I know is not true because I know the time frame. Deion Sanders moved from himself through text that he is down at Folsom Field. So I am going down to Folsom Field. I try to get through security there. I show them the text. I don't have the VIP pass because I couldn't pick it up yesterday. Deion Sanders was supposed to help out with that himself, but if he's in interviews, he's unavailable.
Okay.
Security wouldn't let me through. They were telling me to go gate to gate to gate. And then they got the people in the yellow jacket up to me, security, saying that I was causing a ruckus and told me I'm not a student when I am.
You're not a student.
At that point,
You admitted that you're not a student, only that you applied here and that you haven't even been enrolled yet. that means you're not a student.
I am on the phone with the events coordinator, one of the events coordinators, tells me to just talk to the security and refuse to leave because I am a student.
You're not a student.
And I am supposed to be inside if I'm doing an interview because it will look bad on the press. Okay?
It'll look bad on the press. Oh, I love Daniel, but I hate him at the same time because he's an awful person. But I love him because he's just so funny without, like, trying to be. Oh, Daniel! Daniel! Daniel!
At that point, I say, well, I'm a student here, and they, of course, try to put hands on me. At that point, I put my hands up to try to block, because they told me to just shut up and leave, okay?
Block what?
Block them from, trying to put hands on me to force me to leave, okay? They wanted me to leave the entire campus, okay?
Yeah,
so they tried to put hands on me to force me out of the state, force me off the campus. And at that point, I put up my hands. At that point, one of the security guards, I don't even know if he was grabbing my neck, okay? All I know is that something was making it to where I couldn't talk, and it felt like I was being pulled back, okay? So somebody was definitely holding onto my throat or something, okay? At that point, I said, you're grabbing my throat, and all they did was shove me harder. And
the one thing that's wild is that there's a chance that Daniel might have actually recorded his side of this himself. And chances are that probably never even happened. The one thing we know with the December 10th incident is that when he was in the car with Bob that day, he kept hitting himself, and he kept recording it. Like, he recorded almost the entire thing. And he kept hitting himself on the head repeatedly to the point where he made his nose bleed. And I'm not talking like a small, like, stream blood. I'm talking, like, blood pouring down his fucking face. Like, it was that bad. But the thing is, he recorded it, and in the middle of hitting himself, he said that Bob was the one hitting him when Bob was nowhere near him. He was literally in the other seat of the car. And, he kept his hands to himself, and you can see Daniel hit himself repeatedly whilst also saying, Bob, you're hitting me. Or something along the lines of that. It's like, how much of this can we even believe? Like, part of me actually did start to believe this, and then I had to remind myself, Daniel, you've lied about this type of shit before. You can't really take what he says to heart.
I wasn't refusing anything at that point.
You probably were.
I knew that the guy or somebody was doing something with my throat, because it was my shirt that was basically being pulled, and then I felt hands, okay, all around me. So at that point, I decided, well, I'm going to just have to get somebody off my throat. And I decided I was going to kick, trying to get whoever it was off of me, because somebody was, actually on my throat. At that point, they throw me to the ground, and then they pull me back up and start walking. The person walking me, the security guard, starts, pulling on my hands.
Another thing that I've noticed is that the security guard's story was like, oh yeah, we tried getting him out. He tried to hit me. He also tried donkey kicking. Super short, super simple. But Daniel's, it's so, his has so much other shit to it, and it's, full of grandeur that you can't really tell if he's actually telling the truth or not with this. Chances are he isn't, because he has a track record of this.
Or whatever, I didn't know what was going on, other than, just super, super aggressive. For no reason at all, since I was walking with them. I pull a little bit, not trying to get away or anything, but I'm just, trying to just, get, the aggression to stop, pretty much. Okay? And at that point, I try to, kick with my foot, trying to just, get, because they're using aggression. I was like, I need this to stop. I need to, I was basically trying to match their level.
Okay, short story shorter, he's literally just claiming self-defense.
At that point, I'm like, I'm not going to be aggressive. I just tell them that. I keep repeating it. They sit me down over here. At that point, they do find out I'm a student, and I am getting enrolled. And that's where things are now. And now I'm talking to you.
So the Oregon security staff has no way to tell if you're a student or not. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
Student records are protected by FERPA, and there's no way for them to tell. So they don't know whether or not that was
Okay.
said or not. Okay, and whether you're a student is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
Right.
And quite frankly, whether or not you have an interview with Dion,
I'm sorry. It's just funny because the cops are like, okay, yeah, that's cool and all, but like, you assaulted somebody, smiles cutely. Like, I don't know.
right? Because in order to accomplish certain tasks, you need a pass. And
And that was part of the issue
But that's not
on
how.
how-
But that's not how
Yes.
passes work, right?
Right.
I can't say I'm a cop. I'll prove it to you when I get dressed tomorrow, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm here as an officer.
And
for
part
you
of it
today.
as well is because I knew what was going on, and I knew that like I just couldn't go inside without that pass. So when
Okay.
I was trying to get that pass,
Yeah, and they can't. They won't let you pass. That's just
Exactly.
That's tough, right?
right.
So here's the deal. Let me ask you a clarifying question so I understand it. Who touched who first in your
So it was
Oh, come on. We obviously know the answer of what Daniel's gonna say. He's gonna say that the cops hit, or not the cops. He's gonna say that the security hit him first, and that he hit back. Da-da-da. Like, come on. He literally said it before, but he just said it extremely verbose. Like, come on, man. Come on.
I think it was definitely security of some sort.
Yes, I was right.
And was like, we don't care, stop talking, or we will get the police, stuff like that. And at that point, they tried to put hands on me, trying to forcefully take me out. And then that's when I get aggressive, because they try to put hands on me.
Okay.
Sounds like you're rambling. Yeah, so we have 2 counts, 3rd-degree assault. They want to press charges.
They want to press charges. This is when we find out that he gets charged with 3rd-degree assault. Let's fucking go. Daniel and Cyrax twinning? OMG, they're twinning?
Four's really trying to take it.
Okay.
So,
Daniel, did you record any of this interaction on video?
Please say
Yes.
Yeah!
I'm not
Let's
sure
fucking go! I got a little too hyped. I want to see it. Because it'd be so funny.
It recorded because when I got thrown to the ground, I'm not quite sure what was happening. Because my hands got pulled behind my back and the phone was still in my hand.
But were
At
you
that
actively
time.
recording video at the time?
I was.
One.
You
Please,
can.
I want to see it. I want
When
to
you
see
turn it
it.
on, you could